3 patients dead. Tonight, 8 on Your Side investigates after a Tampa Bay area doctor has his license revoked. Within about a 3-month span, 3 patients died from drug overdose or abuse. That's according to the Department of Health. And the complaint against Sarasota Dr. Henry Ehrlich came in September of 2016.
And documents reveal the doctor never disputed any of the claims. Tonight, 8 on Your Side investigative reporter Masa Saidi is looking into why action was not taken against this doctor for 943 days.
Keith Stacy, DOH, says this doctor was handing out pills, keeping sloppy records, and patients died. We are digging into whether the pace of this investigation put people at risk. This was the Sarasota office where Dr. Henry Ehrlich practiced. In his 80s, the volunteer psychiatrist met with high-risk patients who suffered from major depressive disorders, anxiety, PTSD, chronic pain, and more. This 50-page stack lays out the case against him. The Department of Health stating 3 patients died within a few months from an accidental drug overdose or abuse. The most alarming, patient GS. The 32-year-old lost her life on October 13, 2016. The complaint states one of the drugs that killed her was prescribed by Dr. Ehrlich, and she was under his care at the time. 2 more would die that January.
768.18 defines.
Attorney H. Dennis Rogers didn't work on any of these cases, but he's been doing medical malpractice for 38 years.
These were not the most dangerous drugs on the market that he was prescribing.
No, these weren't scheduled narcotics, but they were psychotropic drugs.
Translation, the wrong dosage or combo can still kill you. That's why the Department of Health states regular monitoring, follow-ups, and note-taking are critical, something this doctor allegedly didn't do. Tonight, 8 on Your Side investigating to find out why this doctor's license wasn't revoked until just last month, even though he failed to dispute the facts or respond in any other way. The doctor declined to go on camera, but he told us he's retired now, and it's all too painful to talk about.
Losing 3 patients within 3 months is not common.
In my own experience, 38 years, it's not common, no.
This was uncontested, and it went on for more than 2 years.
Well, the Board of Medicine was still under the obligation to find out that this doctor had done something wrong, even if the doctor doesn't hire an attorney.
So during that time, people could have been hurt.
People apparently could have been hurt if this doctor had been more active than he was. More people might have been hurt.
The Department of Health just got back to us today saying this investigation was delayed partly because the sheriff's office was apparently looking into this doctor as well. We have reached out to deputies, and about 10 days ago, we requested the full case file from DOH to try to get as much information as we can.
Have you heard from any of these patients yet, or their families?
You know, that's exactly what we have been trying to do for about 2 weeks now. So far, we haven't found any lawsuits filed in Sarasota, Manatee, Hillsborough, and any of the other counties, and we haven't even been able to find any medical malpractice settlements, so it's a little rare.
There's more to go.
Yeah.
More to be uncovered here, I'm guessing.
Very soon we're going to get more documents.
Thank you. And if you have a problem you'd like Masa to investigate, call our 8 on Your Side helpline. The number's right here, 1-800-338-0808.